In this episode, you will learn the top 3 things you think a person new and even experienced to the marathon should focus on that they usually don't.
The number one thing is to actually just appreciate everything outside of your watch. Times are out the window. It was a Sydney marathon. It was the largest marathon in Australian history. And like you said, it was bigger than just a race.
What would make Sydney the best marathon in the world?
Everyone in the world knows Sydney, they know Australia, but they don't know the marathon yet. So you get the race part right, we've already got the destination part right. You run across the Harbour Bridge. There's no better finish line in the world than on the doorstep of the Sydney Opera House.
What James learned after his team did a full upgrade to become a potential Abbott's World Marathon major.
What we achieved in a year is fairly unprecedented. So we have 5,000 people registered for the marathon last year. We had 17,000 register this year. That hasn't happened in Australia, and I dare say it hasn't happened in many places around the world.
A few really interesting insights from the race director of the Sydney Marathon, Wayne Larden.
You will see the best runners in the world coming to Sydney every year. You will see those runners inspiring children, not just children, but everyday people to take that step to become a marathon runner.
And so much more. Hey, I'm Darren D. Lake, and welcome to Running Tips to Master Some of Your Life. Not all of it, because you can't do it all at once. Our goal is to make smart and committed runners, that's you, 1% better each day. See, not all at the same time, just 1% a day. I've been running since 1997. I've completed a marathon in sub 3 hours and done an Ironman in 10 hours. All so you can learn from my mistakes. I have a saying, the marathon isn't twice as hard as a half marathon. It is 2 to the second power. It's exponentially harder, so that's 4 times harder than a marathon. I had the privilege of getting exclusive insider info from James Constantine, the digital marketing manager for Pont3, who delivered the event on behalf of the Sydney Marathon. If you don't live in Australia, you probably may not know that they are now a candidate for the Abbott's World Marathon Major Series, and if chosen, would be the 7th one. There's so many reasons why this is exciting, and not to mention, I live in Sydney, Australia. I have been for 12 years, so all my running friends from around the world might come and see me versus me going out to see them. While James is a sporting event marketing wizard, he's also deeply involved in the running community here in Sydney, Australia. I literally see him everywhere, so much so that he just won his latest half marathon and posted a super speedy time at 1 hour and 17 minutes. Enough from me, let's get into it.